guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing for you guys a demo and review on the Body Shop Matte and Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation. This is one of those foundations that is matte. Of course, it's for somebody with more of an oilier to combination skin, and I feel like since it's summer right now, this is like one of those perfect foundations that might work for me in the summer because I do have combination skin. I would definitely not use a matte foundation in the winter. I prefer not using a matte foundation in the winter. Of course, this foundation has been out in the market for a while. I think it's been about over a year. I remember on the website as well and as in stores. But I haven't really got a chance to put my hands on it, and I finally got it, and I really wanted to try it out because I felt like these are one of those foundations that don't really get talked about, especially Body Shop makeup. I have personally been using Body Shop for a long time. I use a lot of their products and I really like their products. And I feel like a lot of their makeup is really good, and the formula is really good, and it doesn't get really talked about as much. And so I thought this would be a great way for me to sort of give you guys my sort of take and review on what I think about their foundation. And of course they do have a luminous one as well. This is the matte one. So if you guys want to see a full demo and review, then please continue watching. So guys, getting right into the makeup application, I did go ahead and do my brows off camera, and I did add a little bit of a moisturizer earlier, so my skin is moisturized and prepped. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the MAC Prep and Prime, and this is really good for priming, and of course it gives you a little bit of hydration, and I really like that. And of course for foundation application, I always like to use some kind of primer. I'm just so used to using a primer every day, so I'm definitely going to use this to sort of prime my face to start the application. And so I am in the shade Savannah Peach 042. I did notice when I went to purchase this foundation that they did not have a wide variety of shade ranges. I didn't feel like they had a lot. I feel like there was a lot less than what I think they should have, but I still feel like this would be somewhere close to my skin. I did, of course they have testers, so I did test it out and make sure that it would be perfect for my skin. As I mentioned, that I had been recommended this foundation by many people, especially because I do sometimes have acne prone skin, and especially in this heat I feel like my skin needs to be a little bit matte. I always like to go for more of a matte foundation, so I feel like this might work for me. So I'm just gonna start it out, and you can see it's kind of runny. It's not very creamy, it's more of a runny sort of foundation. I mean, it's obviously not dripping, as you guys can see, but it is kind of runny. So I do kind of like foundations for some reason that are a little bit runny, and you know, I don't like them when they're super thick because I feel like they're hard to sort of apply. So I'm just gonna start applying. I'm just gonna sort of spot around the face, and I'm just gonna start applying that. And this is how I like to apply my foundation because I feel like it's easier to blend, and it just makes it more easier. And I'm just blending it out. It does kind of look like a little bit light for me, but I feel like once I sort of bronze and, you know, add a little bit of powder, then everything should sit in. I feel like this will be the perfect shade for me I think in the winter time, because I'm always like 2 shades lighter in the winter, and then of course I tan a little bit in the summer, so I think this is definitely not perfect shade for me, but I think that if I just add in extra bronzer and everything and sort of warm up the face, I think it'll be perfect. So I'm just gonna read out what it says on the back of the packaging about like the description about the foundation right off the back. It says matte high coverage, 24-hour long wear, 24-hour shine control, 24-hour breathable wear, promotes clear looking skin and non-clogging pores. And of course, Body Shop is cruelty free, and most of their products are vegan, which is amazing, but I love the fact that they are cruelty free, so that's probably one of the best things that attract me towards the Body Shop. But going back to the description, it does say matte high coverage. Honestly, just the first layer that I put on, I don't really think it's a very full cover foundation. Of course, I do feel like it's buildable. I can definitely build it. I can definitely add more coverage to my skin, and it might be more of a full cover, but just adding a little bit to what I expected to add, maybe just a little bit, and expecting it to be really full cover, it definitely didn't give me that sort of full coverage look. But I would say, after just applying this one layer, I would say this foundation is not something you would want to wear if it's like if you want to go for a full cover glam. I think this is going to be perfect for somebody who wants to have more of like a light makeup look, where they just want to have like a medium coverage and maybe more like an everyday sort of a look. For some reason, just by applying it, this is like what I'm feeling. But of course, I am going to apply a little bit more, and I'm also going to sort of see how it feels on my skin and how it wears throughout for a couple of hours. So I'm just going to add a little bit more into the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and of course finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be back with you guys in a couple of hours to see how I feel like the foundation has sort of sit and how I felt like it worked for my skin or not. So I will be right back. So guys, it's literally been about almost about 2 hours since I applied the foundation. I did go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, as you can see, and then after that I did get some work done in about 2 hours, and I wanted to give you guys like sort of my final sort of review and what I felt. Obviously, it does say that it is a 24-hour long wear foundation. I mean, I haven't worn it for 24 hours, but it's been about 2 to 3 hours, and I really feel that when a foundation lasts about more than 2 hours, and it really is a good foundation, or it's going to last you longer than that. So as of now, I feel like it's really a great foundation as far as long wear. I feel like it's amazing. I really like the wear. I really like how it feels on my skin. It does feel like skin as well. I don't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup or a whole lot of foundation on my face. However, what I did feel that it is not really full coverage, and that's something I think I mentioned when I was applying it as well. I don't find it to be a very full cover foundation, although it claims to be high coverage. I don't think that it does give you that kind of coverage. However, it is buildable, so I think that if I did build it a little more, because I did apply a couple of layers, it does give me a little bit of that sort of medium to full cover look, but it's not going to give you that full cover glam that you would if you're looking for a full cover foundation. But however, like I said, I love the wear. I love how it's sitting on my skin, and it's definitely perfect for the weather. As of now, right now it's really hot. I'm in California, so it's really hot. So I feel like this is perfect for those hot, sunny days if I'm out in the sun all day. This is definitely one of those foundations that I would use. However, I wouldn't use this foundation on a daily basis because I feel like my skin does have a few dry spots, so I wouldn't want to use it on a daily basis. But I would use it for days where I know that I'm going to be out more in the sun. So these are basically my final thoughts. I would definitely recommend this foundation for anyone with a very oily skin or somebody who has breakouts. You definitely want to try this out because it does have infused tea tree in it, so this is definitely going to be beneficial to your skin. And as far as the wear and the coverage, I felt like coverage wasn't as I expected it to be, but of course the wearing is amazing, and I really felt that it is going to be long lasting because it's only been about 2-3 hours, and I feel like it's pretty good, and it's not breaking on my skin or anything like that, so I feel like it's looking really good. And after, of course, I added all my makeup in, it's actually just sort of blending into my skin, and it's not feeling like makeup, it's feeling like my own skin. So basically that's my final review and thoughts. And this basically concludes this video. I really hope that you guys like this video. If you guys do like to see more such reviews and demos on any products, please go ahead and comment down below. I would love to do such reviews and demos for you guys. And wherever you guys are, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye!